protein is the most important thing when it comes to body composition. So if you want to avoid the whole skinny fat look, when you're losing weight, you got to keep protein high and do resistance training. And
welcome to PricePlow.
Good morning, PricePlow Nation and fans of the Proteins, and I'm talking about Protein4Oats. This is Mike Roberto, founder of PricePlow.com, and today we're going to do a quick one-off review of PEScience's Select Protein4Oats. And so as you can imagine, this is actually a protein powder designed to be put into your oatmeal. Now before we begin, I gotta say that I was simply sent these 3 packets for free, so I get one shot and then we're done with this. And they were sent alongside of what I have here, the vegan select cinnamon protein, cinnamon delight, that I liked a lot. And they were also sent alongside of the new strawberry cheesecake flavor of regular select protein that I do need to review. So before we begin, they were sent for free, and we are affiliates with PEScience. We have a PricePlow coupon code, so there is a business relationship. Understand all of that, but I got no dog in this oatmeal fight. I'll be honest, I'm just doing this because it's morning and I am not yet into my keto diet thing. I've been eating Halloween candy like crazy, so why not throw down about 1.5 cups worth of oats while I'm at it? So Select Protein4Oats has been out for a while, and it kind of piggybacked off of this whole Select Protein series like I just showed. And what we have here are 3 different flavors: maple brown sugar, peanut butter and honey, and apple cinnamon. Each of these packets is a 1/4 cup, and you add it to 1/2 cup of cooked oatmeal. You got to pre-cook it, and then you add these in, or one of these in. And you want it to be a little bit more on the wet side, because obviously this is going to take up a little bit of that water. So you don't want to have dry oatmeal coming out of the microwave or off the stovetop or anything. I am going to microwave it because I think most people are doing that, kind of lazy and everything. And I am going to do 2 different things though. I do have some old-fashioned oats, and I also have some quicker cooking steel cut oats. Now the one thing they say on this label is do not use the instant oats, like that 30-second stuff. The texture will be terrible with that. So you got to go with at least like the 2 to 4 minute kind of stuff that we have here. Now, I think this is a great idea. I think a lot of people have done this. I used to mix like chocolate protein into my oatmeal. It just never really worked out. This I'm expecting, because it's designed for this, I'm expecting it to be incredibly smooth. What we're getting out of all these packets is an additional 15 grams of protein, and you're going to get 3 grams of carbohydrates, 2 grams are sugar, and you're going to have 1 gram of fat added. With the peanut butter and honey flavor, I think it's 1.5 grams of fat, because peanut butter always adds a little bit more. And so we have the Select Protein blend is in here, the milk protein isolate, and that has both casein and whey fractions, and then some whey protein concentrate, 80%. So that's basically what's in Select Protein. I have peanut flour in this flavor because of the peanuts and everything. But then natural flavors, salt, sucralose, ACE-K. So it's basically a blend of the Select Protein that's designed to mix better and to taste better in oatmeal. None of that chocolate kind of flavor or anything. This stuff is kind of like the standard oatmeal flavors. I think it's a great idea because we used to do this a lot. Some people try mixing egg whites in their protein. That's never good. Come on, I mean, it's terrible. I've done it. It's not good. But anyway, and I think it's a great idea, because what we see with the weight loss studies and the research is that, so calories in, calories out is like the defining factor in terms of weight loss, or actually number on the scale, which isn't always that important. When it comes down to actually diet adherence, what actually works, you can then choose if you want to go low carb or low fat. I think that you should choose so that you have a little bit of something forces you into a certain corner so that you don't have everything's on the table. I also don't believe that carbs and fats should always be mixed too much together. But protein is the most important thing when it comes to body composition. So if you want to avoid the whole skinny fat look, when you're losing weight, you got to keep protein high and do resistance training and interval training, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, how many times in the past have parents just sent their kid out the door with a bowl of oatmeal in their guts and no protein? Too lazy or not enough time to do bacon and eggs, or they think that bacon and eggs are unhealthy or whatever, and no protein. Well, oatmeal, for the people who are cool with the carbs and want to go low fat, that's totally fine. But you got to stick with some protein somewhere. And throwing egg whites in the oatmeal is nasty, so how about some protein powder that actually tastes good in the oatmeal? And that's why we're here. So if you're going to go with the carbs, add the protein as well. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to microwave some of this stuff up, And then we're gonna mix it in with some close-ups. I'm gonna like put the camera on this contraption thing here, and then hopefully we can get some good close-ups zoomed in. And then I'm gonna eat it, and we're gonna talk about what flavors we want. Now, I am a huge fan of maple flavoring, so I'm kind of hoping that this maple flavor, maple brown sugar, is heavy on the maple, but I won't be surprised if it's not. Apple cinnamon, I want it to be heavy on the cinnamon, just like this stuff was heavy on the cinnamon. Bring it on. And then with peanut butter and honey, I want it to be heavy on the peanut butter because, I don't know, anyone can get honey anywhere. I want some peanut butter in that oats. All right, let's find out what happens. Time to go down to the kitchen. All right, here's the setup. We have a full cup of oats that I'll be dividing into two. Put that in here. And then a half cup of the steel cut oats, which we're gonna do first because that needs some time to set. So let's have at it right here. I'm going a little bit higher on the water than recommended, just by a smidge so that we have a little bit of wetness added. Let's give it an initial stir and let's get that into the microwave. They say 5 minutes, occasionally stirring. Did anyone call it in the comments? Because we got an explosion here. The bowl was too small. A little bit of wasted product. Throw your thumbs downs out there. All right, I know this bowl's gonna be hot, so I got the glass craziness in the background. Let's give that a mix up. That needs to sit for 2 minutes. Where's my spoon? This needs to rest for 2 minutes, and that's when it's time for us to give 3 minutes to this guy. All right, we'll do 2 minutes stir and then probably another minute. Oh my, disgusting mess in there. All right, that's 2 minutes. Yeah, still got some water floating around here. Let's give the mix and do another minute. Let that cool. Boom. What do we got? That looks better. That'll mix up. All right, let's bring that upstairs and back to the studio. Okay, next up, we need to cut this in half here. Okay, the question is, who is getting the honors of the steel cut oats? Steel cut seems like a healthier kind of thing. I'm thinking that would be the apple cinnamon goes with the steel cuts, and then my peanut butter and honey and my maple brown sugar, they sound a little bit less healthy. They go with the regular old-fashioned style. All right, I need to open these packets up. Give me a second. I will tell you what, after opening these 3 packets, this bad boy does smell a lot like maple, but this cinnamon loaded up this whole area with the cinnamon smell. I might need to add more water. As we've waited, things have kind of dried up a little bit as we're setting up these shots and stuff. So going a little bit heavy on the water shouldn't be a problem here. We're going to have to mix this up real nice and good. See if I can do it one-handed. Oh yeah, we need more water. Okay, let's just see how it starts though. Man, these food bloggers who do this stuff, this is harder than you could expect. Okay, that looks good. Man, is the steam going to go away? Whew. All right, next up. And that smells good. That's a very, very strong cinnamon smell. Next up, maple brown sugar. This is the one I'm most excited for. And it just looks like protein powder. Oh, the maple smell. This is what I wanted. Who needs syrup? I want maple. Okay. And then finally, peanut butter and honey. Focus? No focus? All right, you know what it is. Maybe if I hit this button right here. There is peanut flour in here. Okay, this one's a little bit more of a, got some chunks. Yeah, it's going to be different with the peanut flour. This one, I think, might need more water. Look at it, just looks dry with that peanut flour. Ooh, I smell Everything is smelling exactly what I was asking for. Peanut butter smells so strong right now mixing this up. Oh, this is exciting. Man, you carb fiends. I know you can make your own proteins, but this stuff is mixing smooth and it smells good, and there's only like 1.5 grams of fat for you low-fat dieters. I don't know. This one smells good. Okay, that looks good enough. We're going to switch back to the tripod, and then you're going to see my reactions tasting it. I'm excited. I did not think I'd be this excited. All right, we're back on. First off, we are going to try. Now is the time where you get to watch me eat, which is, I don't know. Sorry, I guess. All right, apple cinnamon in the steel cut oats. Very strong cinnamon smell. Brad might need to put on the headphones and do some editing so our headphones fans don't hear disgusting mouth noises. That's good. This is good, but I don't think it's gonna be as good as these two smell over here, these other two flavors. I'm not getting a ton of apple. I am getting the cinnamon, but it's almost like you could have almost done the same thing with vanilla protein powder and cinnamon yourself. This is obviously easier. I like it. And I think these steel cut oats are pretty kick-ass too. I like it. I don't love it. If this was the only flavor, I would be like, I don't need to go with this one. I honestly would not buy this just because it's missing, it's missing a sweet factor. And I got a sweet tooth. I've been eating Halloween candy, and I think that might be a good thing for the people who want the apple cinnamon. You're kind of not going with a sweet kind of flavor. We're going to expect that with the maple. If you have a sweet tooth, you're probably buying the maple one anyway. So this might be exactly what you expect. This is a little bit of a sharper cinnamon bite. Not bad, though. Okay, I'm saving maple brown sugar for last. That's the one I'm most excited about. This one right here, peanut butter and honey. Now this mixed up, this looks like crazy smooth in the regular old-fashioned oats. Peanut butter smell, very strong. I've mixed peanut butter in my oats, and it doesn't work out for me. So I'm excited about this. Whoa, that's thick. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, maybe a dash of honey. This is all peanut butter for me. If you came for the peanut butter, you're gonna get it here. This has the peanut butter flavoring, plus like the peanut flour really brings it. That peanut flour definitely thickens it out. So for this one, you definitely want more water, and you'll figure that out if you buy like a box of these or something. Yeah, I'm all about this one. I honestly don't need to take a third bite because I already know this one's PricePlow approved, but I'm taking a third bite because it tastes good. Worth the extra half gram of fat? Damn right it is. In total, if you mix this with 40 grams of dry old-fashioned oats, then you're looking at a total of 20 grams of protein compared to 4 grams of total fat compared to 30 grams of total carbs. So that's kind of where you're at with the final. Now let's get to the one I'm most excited about. I don't know if it's gonna beat that peanut butter though. And we're talking about the maple brown sugar and that maple smell, that maple candy kind of smell that I think isn't talked about enough. Not enough people eat those candies. That's where it's at. That's the smell I got. Nope, forget it. If you like maple, yeah, if you like those maple candies or the maple flavoring, it's not even, this is beyond maple syrup. This is the kind of stuff that you can't, in my opinion, unless you go and buy all that crazy maple flavoring, you can't make this at home. There's no protein powders to do this. This is what, as a maple fan who doesn't get enough maple, I'm realizing, okay. This is obviously personal preference. If you're a peanut butter nut, you're going to want the peanut butter one. If you don't want these crazy, strong, these are like strong flavors, then you're going to want to go apple cinnamon, which is strong on the cinnamon, but nothing like these two. And you got to ask, maybe the old-fashioned oats do mix a little bit better, but I'm trying to talk about just the pure flavoring right now. And if you're into that maple, this is a no-brainer. This should be in almost every oatmeal eater's arsenal if you like maple. Same goes for the peanut butter. Apple cinnamon, I could live without. But these, man, if I was an oatmeal eater, I had no clue how good this would really be. I mean, I'm taking this maple brown sugar all the way down. Thank God I just ate those 3 GDA pills. I might need to eat a 4th one because I'm going to eat all this stuff. Unexpectedly, awesomely good review. I don't know if there's other reviews out there talking about this. I honestly didn't search. We wrote a blog post about it way long ago. But this is exciting. I have nothing further to say besides go to PricePlow.com/PEScience. And if you want to see more oatmeal videos, then don't subscribe to this channel because after today, after I squash a ton of Halloween candy, I'm getting back onto my keto journey. Occasionally, yes, I will carb, and I'll carb before workouts or a crazy swim or something like that, but I probably won't be taking down like 40 grams of oatmeal. So this is actually a good treat. I'd almost rather have this maple stuff than the Halloween candy itself. So this is Mike Roberto with PricePlow. I thank PEScience for sending me this for free. I had no clue. These are just 3 packets. They probably just threw in the box. I had no clue it was going to be this good. Give me that maple. Give me that peanut butter. Apple cinnamon. All right. We'll see you next time. PEScience.com, coupon code PricePlow, or PricePlow.com/PEScience, because sometimes our deals are even better than PEScience's with the PricePlow coupon, if that makes any sense. We'll see you on the next one.
Welcome to PricePlow.